Welcome back to the Alibaba Advanced Success Guide, and in this video we are going to be discussing narrowing down your good product ideas. Now when you start to get those picks and you have recognized the trends and you have found out that the products that you're looking at, they fit all the cost parameters, you're probably going to have 2 or 3 choices, and then you're going to have to start narrowing them down. So you need to have some parameters and you need to have some criteria in order to narrow down your choices. And we're going to give you those choices right now. Now, one of the first parameters that you want to set, think through this product. Will or can this product have a high refund rate? Think about whether or not it's going to be complicated for the customer to get to. Does it have a lot of breakable pieces? Is it going to be something that when the customer gets it, something could possibly go wrong? Because if anything can go wrong and a customer is not going to be totally happy, that's going to take you out of the safe zone, and there's a possibility that even if the product basically works, the customer could be upset and they could refund. These are products that if you can, you want to eliminate them from your final choice. Another factor to think through is this. Will the product be expensive to ship? Is it going to be bulky? Is it going to be something that's going to require special packaging? Is it going to be fragile? Anything that's going to cause you to have to spend extra money to ship, you want to think about maybe eliminating that. If you have 2 choices and one's going to be expensive to ship, eliminate the one that's expensive to ship. One thing to think about with products that are expensive to ship is that customers tend to shy away from those products. They don't necessarily want to pay extra for shipping. So think about, if you have 2 choices and one is expensive, move away from the one that is expensive to ship. Now here's an important factor. Will the customer have the expectation that the product is going to last a long time? Are they going to expect it to perform at a high level for a long time? Once again, this is the kind of thing that could really torpedo your seller rating if a customer is going to expect that this is going to be a product that's going to basically be durable and last a long time. If you have one product and the customer is going to have high expectations versus another product, again, that doesn't mean that you want to shy away from high expectations. It does mean that if you have 2 choices and a customer is going to really expect this to be a top performer for them for a long time, you want to shy away from that product. Now, will the customer expect extras and education? So as you start to think about whether or not you're going to go with a certain product, are you going to have to educate that customer outside of the purchase in order to get them up to speed, in order to enjoy it? Will they expect you to send them extras as time goes on? Again, when the customer opens up that box, if they're not totally satisfied, again, this is the kind of thing that can really do damage to your seller rating. So you want to make sure that the customer is not going to expect lots and lots of extras from you, not only at the point of purchase, but also as time goes on. Now, it could be that once you've gone through these criteria, you could have no choices. So what happens? How do you go back to the drawing board? Once you've gone through your choices, and let's say that you think through these 4 key parameters and all of your choices are now really eliminated, what do you do to jumpstart your search again? You go to some old standbys and you start to look at Amazon bestsellers. Not just Amazon, but Amazon bestsellers. Amazon bestsellers will tell you where the market is exactly. Now, this is counter to one of the things that we taught earlier in the course, that you want to shy away from those products that big retailers are really selling. But in this particular case, your choices, you've eliminated them, and so now it's really time to get more specific about looking at trying to get into or find alternatives to markets that are existing in these big companies and are going to be profitable for you with all the other parameters in place. You want to also look at Amazon movers and shakers in the very same way. Once again, you are starting to jumpstart your creativity. You are looking at Shopzilla top searches in the very same way. You're trying to get a sense for what are people searching for? What is the market saying? Where is the market going? You want to find out what's happening right now. And again, you are looking for alternatives. You're not looking for the exact products to sell, but you are going to look for alternatives to these products. My Simon top searches. This is the very same thing. It's going to give you an idea. What are people buying? What are people searching for? What are they looking for? You're really digging back. You're trying to restart your thinking process to go back to Alibaba and find a great product. Caboodle Hot Picks is the same thing. And once again, you're really getting a handle on where people are searching. What are people looking for online? This is the point at which we're not going to go to offline searches in order to restart our search on Alibaba, in order to jumpstart our thinking. We really want to look at these online sources to really get a sense for, okay, what can we find that'll fit our parameters and what'll be an appropriate product to sell from Alibaba. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.